League is making a change I fundamentally disagree with, and Flyquest just dropped the best MSI video I've ever seen from a team. So Riot Froxon has just clarified the direction Riot's heading, and that easy champs need to have higher win rates to be viable in solo queue, and this part I agree with. If 1,000 people pick up and play Nidalee for the first time, and same with Maokai, who's going to have the higher win rate? No, I'm joking. It's Maokai. It's obviously Maokai. You can see here, Maokai's great in silver, Nidalee's garbage. But in Masters, where people can pilot her effectively, she's even better than Maokai. So that concept we can all agree with, the evidence is there. Froxon backs this by saying some champions have a mastery curve of 3% and others 7%, and Nidalee and Maokai fit that mould. My issue with it isn't the logic, but how Riot are going to implement it, and Riot, for me, are notoriously slow to adapt. So currently Amumu, Malzahar, Seraphina sat at 51% and they're being buffed. Now this is my problem. Do any of you remember the meta with Zac, Amumu, Maokai just completely broken? I mean like 55% for weeks if not months. Maokai for sure has had several periods of months at 54% plus.
Bro, what warrants a hotfix? What the fuck?
And it's just unfun to play against. And Riot are so slow to patch these champs. This is where I have the issue. So I do think it's important that easy champs are available for players who want to play them, for sure. But when they become so easy they're broken, and you've got Garens and Maokai terrorizing Challenger, there's just nothing fun about being beaten by a stat check monster. Like, Maokai's pick rate sucks when he's not broken. He's not fun to play. He's not really fun to play against when he's in his broken state. I don't want to be stat checked, point and click CC'd, then AoE ulted, and all this while he's literally an unkillable monster. So while I do think they're right in buffing them past 51%, honestly, perfect logic, it needs to be carefully maintained to sit between like 52, 52.5%. Because when a champion's easy or not, when it's above 54 or even 55%, it's simply unfun and in ranked integrity unfair to play against. The 5 most banned champions currently are all above 52.5% win rate, apart from Draven, whose skill curve is way higher. You can see in high elo when people can pilot him, he's got the same win rate as Jinx, so his win rate's there, he's strong. And Skarner has 44% ban rate, because you can see in high elo, his win rate is actually like 60+%. So the strength of the champ is that of a 55% win rate champ, and people can smell this from a mile off. They might not think, oh, it's the win rate, but they know this champ is unfun, this champ is unfair to play against, and I'd rather just ban it because there's no point. It just breaks a pattern of the game. So too long didn't read. I think if Riot manages to keep and maintain them at 52.5%, and then, you know, when someone strays and heads up to that 55%, maybe a little bit less, just trim them, little nerf, keep them in check. And hopefully that's what they do. In positive news though, Flyquest dropped a banger video, and this is what I love from orgs. I think we can all agree we're suckers for League cinematics, even WoW cinematics I don't even play. So I'll leave the link to not steal any of Flyquest shine, but they basically made a hype cinematic to get you ready for MSI. And honestly, I just love it. Hopefully there's more of this to come out, because they are my favourite things. Like, legit nothing beats seeing Faker animated as Rise, the GOAT. But that's all for today. Thanks for watching. Give yourself a sub to see more League content. Bye bye.